It was a very nice day on the Texas Midland Railway. Mr. Tycoon soon arrived at the sheds. He had some very exciting news for the engines. Today, there is going to be a fun fair close to Starlight Village, and you will each have a very important job to do. Alfred and Jordy, you will collect the bumper cars from Croven Station. Wilson, you will collect the merry-go-round, which is waiting for you at the yards. And Trixie, you will go to Alfred Station later this afternoon, and you will take all the passengers there to the fun fair. What about me, sir? What's my job? Boris, I'm sorry to say, but you will have to shunt trucks in the yards today. But sir, are you sure there isn't one job I can do for the fair? I'm sorry, Boris, but there isn't. And plus, you must do as you're told. Well, okay, sir. That's a good engine. And remember, I want you all to do your jobs safely and on time. And with that, Mr. Tycoon left. The engines were very excited about their specials. All except for Boris, who of course didn't have one. Cheer up, Boris. I'm sure Mr. Tycoon will give you a special later. I hope so, Alfred. Poor Boris. It looks like Mr. Tycoon doesn't care about you anymore. I mean, why else didn't he give you a special, like the rest of us? Hey, knock it off, Trixie. Just because Mr. Tycoon didn't give Boris a special like the rest of us, does not mean he doesn't care about him anymore. Thank you, Wilson. I hope Mr. Tycoon does give me a special later. Later, as Boris was shunting trucks, Trixie arrived. Hey, Boris. Are you having fun shunting trucks while the rest of us are doing special jobs? In fact, yes, I am, Trixie. I'm having fun shunting these trucks around. And at least I'm doing something, while you're doing nothing for a while. True, but that's because I have a very important job to do this afternoon, and that's taking everyone to the fair. Plus, you'll be at the fair too, if you can finish your shunting. When Trixie left, Boris continued shunting. It's not fair, he said. As Boris was shunting, the engines were having lots of fun, pulling their specials. Jordy and Alfred took the bumper cars. Wilson took the merry-go-round. Barry and Steve took the Ferris wheel. And Yellow Dash took the workmen to start working on the rides. Later that day, it was time for Trixie to take all the passengers to the fair. When everyone got on board the coaches, Trixie was on her way to the fair. As Trixie was running smoothly down the line, there was a big crack. Trixie had to stop. What happened? You broke one of your side rods. You can't pull the train now, said Trixie's driver. Oh, great. We were going so smoothly too. Don't worry, there's a signal box nearby. I'll go there, and I'll ring for another engine to bring you a new side rod. Okay. I hope it's not Boris. But it was Boris. When he had heard about what happened to Trixie, he was soon on his way, with her new side rod. Boris soon arrived with Trixie's new side rod. So Trixie, I see your special is going pretty good so far. Trixie didn't say anything. But you know, not everything can go well as planned, even if it is a special or a very important job. Trixie smiled. You know, you're right, Boris. I'm very sorry for the way I acted. You're a very nice engine, and a really useful one too. Thank you, Trixie, and apology accepted. Thanks, Boris. Also, would you like to help me take my passengers to the fair? Yes, please. I'll be more than happy to. When Trixie's new side rod was on, and Boris was coupled up to the train, they were both ready to go. Ready, Trixie? I'm ready, Boris. And with that, they steamed off to the fair. Boris and Trixie, along with the passengers, soon arrived at the fair. Everyone was having a great time. The rocket soared. The band played. And the children were delighted. Everyone was having lots of fun, especially Boris and Trixie, who had the most fun of all.